Weezy taught me that.
What? You know, I'm just a man out here trying to...
Pokemon battle begin!
Maybe LeBron just needs some competition, someone to go.
I think Bitcoin has a PR problem.
I actually brought these, so if I was going to cut onions, I'd wear them.
Training is for the children. We teach the children. You know what I mean?
Right. Like,
What, wasn't he in special ed?
where's the quality? All right, welcome to part 2 of TikTok Talk with Trish. We're not even going to call it part 2. Don't worry about that. This is the same conversation, completely different topic. It tends to happen in meetings. But this was more focused on finances and house buying. We give you a brief synopsis of what happened when each of us bought a house, how we were hit with hidden fees and all type of debacles and craziness. Yeah, let's just go ahead and pick back up and tune on in.
Yeah.
Yo.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
And everything was crashing.
And it bounced back big as fuck today. Nigga, I'm trying to get that Dogecoin.
And I got some.
What'd you buy it on?
And what app did I use? It was an app called
Called what?
FTX.
FTX.
Yeah, but you gotta get
You gotta get what?
a VPN.
I got a VPN.
No, I'm telling you, because it can't be in the US.
I'm gonna buy it on Webull or one of these other ones.
Webull?
Yeah.
You can't buy no Webull.
Or Robinhood. One of them.
Don't buy it on. You didn't see the interview with Yo?
Huh?
You didn't see the interview with the video?
Nah.
That nigga was going.
Nigga, you shit's breaking up.
Talking about he shut it down to protect the consumer.
That's what he has to say. You knew he was gonna say that.
It doesn't make sense.
Of course it doesn't make sense.
How you stopping people from protecting people?
He's protecting the hedge funds, nigga. The niggas lost $13 billion.
Exactly, that's it. Why you shouldn't have.
Nigga, your internet is Dominican as fuck.
Are y'all talking about that GameStop thing?
Something like it, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to fully read the article. I don't even know what happened.
Basically,
People became.
yeah, people became millionaires and figured out when they could crash the market, basically.
How to take over the market.
How to take over the market.
But what GameStop got to do with it? 'Cause I haven't seen about that shit all day.
There was a contract. A lot of the major hedge funds had a contract that was betting that the GameStop stock would be low, and so they kept it low. The owners of it kept it low, so they bought against it to drive it high. Now, since the contract was ending, they had to buy it back at the same high rate just to kind of make their money back and level out, which drove it even higher.
Wow.
So they lost all the contracts they had bet on. They lost that night or the upcoming day because the stock was reversed. They were betting it would be low and it was high as shit. So they lost. One hedge fund lost $13 billion.
Damn.
Gone, just like that. Like,
Yo, I would be freaking myself asleep.
You know.
what's up?
D.
What?
Capital.
Yeah.
They own their parent company, which is Citadel. They own 40%
Of what?
They own 40%.
Of Robinhood? Oh yeah, that I did know. Yeah.
That they're the one
Who stopped it? Who pulled the plug? Yeah. They put the plug on everything. On Robinhood, on Public, on all across the board. Not just one, everybody.
No, it's just specific Robinhood. You have 40% share.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but that caused everybody to go, not just Robinhood.
That caused her. What I'm saying is that there's specific Robinhood. That's why you should
Yes.
get rid of it.
What?
Take all your money.
From Robinhood? I didn't put no
Yes.
money in. I just signed up.
Don't do it.
Uh-oh.
There's no money in there. There's no bank accounts there.
If they could stop you buying security, you feel your money.
There's nothing there.
Huh?
There's nothing there.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm use it because you just
Nigga, they all can do that. They all can.
no. Don't understand why.
I don't understand what the fuck you're saying because you're blanking in and out. So
Yeah, that's why it's so hard to understand.
Yeah,
So hard.
that's why I don't-
I'm trying so hard to understand what you're
Yeah.
saying. Because every time you talk, we hear this. I'm like, yo, what's this thing? I'm trying to understand what's going on.
Basically, developing capital, right?
No, I get what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah. So then, don't put your money in Robinhood.
I didn't.
All right.
I just signed up.
He said, I just talked to her.
I was trying to buy Dogecoin, but you can buy cryptocurrency through Robinhood.
Yeah. He was cracking,
Ah, cracking. But then I remember
and
KuCoin. I got KuCoin.
cool going to.
Should have just jumped on KuCoin. I don't even know why why I did that.
I ain't gonna lie. I never did stock. I'm too scared.
Honestly, I just buy and hold until I see that, oh, I've made X amount of money, sell it. It's just buying. It's really just for my kids, honestly, because I'm not going to do anything with it. Especially Apple and shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm too scared.
My kids got to have something, and that'll be it.
Well, you know what we do for them? We do it for the kids, so we know they're good. Because I fucking never fucking struggle. Like, we had a conversation with kids in the car. Like, when you get older, I don't want you to fucking struggle. I don't want you to ever have to ask them to get you to borrow money. I just want you to know you have a bank account. Because they see it. I show them their account. So every time we get our tax return money, we don't, honestly, God, we don't use the money for anything. It's just nice money to have to do that or whatever. But most of the time, we're always going somewhere. So it's kind of like, I pray it's extra money. So since they were born here, we're kind of like make like a whole thing where we take money. So we get back like $6,000 or something. We split that in half and put that into their COD account. So every year they get like $3,000 put in their account. So by the time they're 18, they'll have a change.
That's dope.
Yeah, no, we have that account. So like I said, 1 year not last year, before, they both got $5,000 because we ended up getting $10,000. I don't know how. I think that actually did, but I wasn't arguing with it. She put 5. She got like 10 for us, and I put 5 in theirs and 5 in theirs. Mine is what? It's like, let me see right now. And that account can't be touched until they turn 18, and they have to sign off for it. Like, I'm not allowed to do anything because it's their name, their social, everything. That account cannot be touched until they turn 18. Well, 17 really until they start finding money out of it.
That's the way to do it. You gotta do something. Hell yeah. It all counts.
I do not want my kids to be struggling.
I just know that sharing these companies do the same thing. Just put them up, save it for them. I know if I need to sell half a share, I gotta do it. But it's all accessible. If I need to pull it out, I'll pull it out.
Yeah, like right now, Maya has $13,547 in her account.
Damn, Maya, let me borrow a fucking $1. Shit.
Maya got to turn, she has to turn 18. You know how tempting that shit be, bro? I be like, nah, there's a way we gotta get into the COD account. But it's like a whole process, and then I pay penalty fees.
Yeah, penalty fees. Yeah, that's even worse.
So we don't, like, those accounts are non-existent. Brennan, since he's like, you know, a little bit younger, he only has $7,000 right now in his.
That ain't bad. What you talking about?
And it's so funny when they know about their account, they'd be like, "Let me see my account." So I'll show it to them. I was like, "Look, you know, They'd be like, "Oh, mom and dad, if you guys want to buy a new TV, you can just use the money from our account. If they break some shit in here, they'd be like, "Oh, just use the money from our account." I'm like, "It's not that simple, motherfucker."
You see, that's different. I teach Jada something totally different because Jada, I think she just knows that somebody's gonna fix it for her. She just knows. All right, my dad will do it. I don't even gotta fucking do or say too much. He's just gonna make it happen, type shit.
Damn right.
And she needs to come around and do something.
I don't know. These motherfuckers are gonna be jobs when they're 16, 17. I don't care about them sitting on their account looking at it. But I told him, I said, "You guys won't be working because the plan is like to make sure they have a car, you know, to go to school. That's always gonna be like number one. To buy them a used car. I told them to do that for them, but they gotta pay their insurance. And then if they're ready to buy a house, that's gonna be there ready for them to go.
That's what all this is really for.
Exactly.
That's all this is for. Except XRP. Nigga, you seen that XRP just signed some shit with Visa or some shit? All that shit is background noise. Nigga, wait till February. February, nigga. Not, February I become a motherfucking millionaire off XRP. The world can kiss my ass. Selling it all, nigga. Buying 18 apartment buildings.
You know, it's crazy. You didn't own this trailer, did you?
Yeah.
You renting it out?
I sold it.
You still rented it out?
In that trailer, you couldn't rent it. In that community, you couldn't rent them. We were gonna do it.
Bro, you know what you could have made renting that bitch out? You could have made that could have covered your fucking mortgage right now.
I just paid off a heavy chunk of this bitch right here, and if we put like decent amount of money to it, it should be paid off in hopefully 2-3 years, and keep that pushing, go on something bigger, cause now I got 2 kids.
That's the goal.
I need a 4-bedroom now.
Like, that's why we moved to Georgia, because the amount of money those places for that we got it for, we could have been had a big ass house in Georgia.
Yeah.
And even if we live in Georgia, and Rob happens to make it real big, and he works on like, all the like real estate college students, at least I know Jacksonville and Gainesville is right there.
Yeah, Jeannie's brother has a moving company in Jacksonville. That's where the college is at, Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
He has a moving company in Jacksonville, and that's all he does is move college students in and out of dorms, and he makes a killing. And he got a big ass house, but he got one of them big ass like old slave houses, nigga. Them shit you walk through the middle, and the houses is on this side, and the houses on this side, and the the slave house way in the back on this side. But it's cheap as fuck. Cheap as fuck.
That's why I told Robert, the amount of money we got approved for, right? It was a good amount of money. But we couldn't even take all of that out because of how high the rate was on a PMI. I was like, with the PMI included on an FHA, that shit was expensive. I was like, this ain't the right way to go. I feel like I'm paying more. I feel like I should be paying less. I don't know who's telling people to get FHA loan, but I wish we would have went conventional.
You wish you would have went conventional?
I wish I went conventional because even what they need to teach people is even though you're getting an FHA loan and you're paying a lower down payment, that's not a good thing because you still have to pay PMI. People don't know about that. When you have that private mortgage insurance you have to pay, and then you have to pay your insurance and your association fees. Bro, by the time you finish pay that loan back, that's gonna take forever. Imagine if I would have went with 20 or 30 grand instead of having 15. You could have I could have had a way lower rate. Like right now, I'm paying around $1,750, $1,800 for everything. That's a lot of money.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Come on, you have homeowners, not homeowners insurance. You have association for your house, like you have to pay towards.
Yeah, there's association fees of $250.
See, I think your association fee is fucking cheaper than mine, which is fucking ridiculous.
It is, and the reason why is because you see how yours is like a community roundabout. Ours isn't like that. It's just on the street, but they just make sure they take care of the lawn and the appearance of the hedges and whatever. And what's worse is there's no guest parking. It's like a strip of townhouses on the back road. Yours is more like a community.
Yeah, but
that's why ours is so expensive.
Our fucking shit is double that, $250. I think we're paying like $5.
And that's why one thing somebody taught me was whenever you have to pay those HOAs, make sure it's only $250 or less. They should never get anything any higher than that.
Well, we got it for dirt cheap.
Well, that's why this year is not that steep. You're looking at $300,000 for something like this.
Yeah, for something like that. Yeah, same shit. Yeah, I should doubled in the money. Don't get me wrong. We doubled in money.
Yeah.
We got in but we had to get a balloon payment on some back end shit on an underwriter just because he wanted more money than what he was allowing than what he was.
They did the same shit to us.
Yeah. Fuck
Closing
shit.
table. They were talking about you need another $4,000 down. I said, well, this whole time you knew what I had for you to the table. How are you gonna tell me at closing we need $4,000?
That's exactly the same shit happened to us. Exactly the same shit. And they're like, all right. They were like, all right, so say I got a second. I'm like, so I got 2 mortgages already? I'm taking out a mortgage on the mortgage just so I can move in. Nigga, you see as we was moving in, like the trucks and shit. The same fucking day, closing day. And he was like, yeah, we need an extra fucking, I think it was like 8.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm like, y'all is fucking wildin'.
They did an extra 4 on top of our shit. And I was gonna back out. I was like, no, fuck that. I was like, bro, we're gonna be paying this, that, and that. Oh my God. I ain't gonna lie, we fought. We had a whole battle. It was really bad. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I didn't even post it online or nothing because I wasn't excited about it because of how sideways the process went. And how much, I didn't know, oh my God, are we gonna be okay? We just emptied out what we had in our other so we have 4 accounts and one of the accounts went literally 0 and that shit made me panic because I'm like, oh my God, I need that account because that's supposed to be emergency fund. So now it's like, I don't know, man.
It was the same way. I was the exact same way. We dumped everything in to get into this because everything was we need another 10 grand. Not another 10 grand. We need another 2 grand. It's the last $300 we need for this. And then he's like, oh, surprise, extra 8. I'm like, God damn, bitch, you know what the fuck we was on? And he's like,
no,
wait.
That's what I was saying.
And then he's like, you can sign this. You can sign this and everything can go away.
Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you tell us that to give us proper time? How are you going to come to a signing and a closing talking about you need another $4 grand? You know how much that fucking gets people mad, bro? How much that, like I said, I was going to back out.
Us too, but we had already, we was already fucked up. We was living in her mom's house and we was just stuck. And we was just
let me guess, if you take out another loan for that $8 grand?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we had
they tried that with us. They were like, oh, you can take out another loan, and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, no, I'm not taking out another loan because that's going to add on top of what we already have to pay with everything. Because, we pay light, water, all of that. So, when they came to it, they were trying to figure it out. But thank God I was able to ask my dad for the extra 2. And my dad gave me that.
That's beautiful.
And they were pissed. They were like, who the fuck are you guys working for? Because that is not
how you do shit.
Supposed to go.
I said the same shit. I said, this is not how you do shit. And then peep this. The dude we was paying the checks to, this nigga just he quits the job he was working for and he just leaves. So we stopped. I'm like, yo, this shit is shady. We stopped paying the checks. Stop paying them. And then he pops up there, yo, because we had the balloon payment that was due at the end of which is the end of the year, which is now 5 years later. So we had to pay him, which would have been at least $6,000 plus whatever we stopped paying him in the beginning, because I was like, this is bullshit. It's not on my mortgage. It's not on our credit anywhere. This is some backyard shady shit. But we did sign to pay it, and worst come to worst, he put a lien on the house. He puts a lien on the house, we lose everything because that's not allowed through your mortgage company. So either way, either he gets paid or you don't. You lose your house if you don't pay him, regardless. He doesn't get it, but he doesn't get paid, and you still gotta pay him his money anyway.
Yeah.
So we just had to come up with a cool $5,000 to pay this nigga, so we can continue getting shit out the way. Bullshit.
That's why it was so funny. I got so mad that I was telling people who saw that we did it, and they're like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna go buy a house." I'm like, "I'm telling you something right now. It's not that fucking easy, and you need to take a class and a course on home buying before you get into it, and learn about different homes, learn about the process required from getting your house inspected to getting your appraisals done. You need to learn about these things, because literally, as I was going through the process, I had to pay $500 to have somebody come appraise my house. So check for this and that. Then you had to pay. Then you gotta go get insurance. And then you gotta understand the types of insurance required for your homeowners if you have a homeowner.
Yeah.
Because there's different types, like FL and this, like all these weird fucking insurances that you need. Because at first they told me one different insurance. The insurance was simple. It was like $200 a month. I was like, that's good, perfect, no problem, I signed it. Then the lady, I sent the document to her, the underwriter, whoever I was working with, my person, he comes back and she goes, that's not the correct insurance. And I go, what the fuck do you mean that's not the correct insurance? That's the insurance you literally have, and they are telling me I need it. Bro, go to find out, I need a different type of insurance. I put it in, tell me how. The insurance people are like, okay, well, this insurance, it reduced my rate to like an extra $500. This shit was like $458 a month. It went from $200 to $458. I was like, what the fuck?
That's crazy. But again,
that's why I said we need to take the time.
With shit like that, it's also y'all live in Cold Springs, and everything in Cold Springs insurance rate, that's just gonna be high as fuck. We got hit like that the same way, but it was around like $230, but because we live in Lauderhill, you understand? We ain't
Oh, trust me, it was crazy. The amount of things that got added on, it's nuts. And like with the FHA loan, people think, I feel like we pay more than what some renters pay.
I felt like that too, but then when I break it down, because this again, this HOA is high as shit. This HOA used to be like $600-700, and we had them knock that shit back. I'm like, y'all niggas ain't doing shit but cutting grass.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And we paying y'all? My mortgage is more than this. We paying y'all more than mortgage. What the fuck? Y'all niggas are bringing that shit back.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even make sense. Like what's up? We gotta get the fuck up. Find something without an HOA. Get the fuck up out of here. Cause we.
But I understand what you were going through. Because at the time, you're like, man, we went through all this shit, getting bank work after, because they harass you for bank information, bro.
Yep.
I be sending niggas bank information from like 9 months ago. Them bitches would be like, oh, I need 3 months after that. I'd be like, bitch, how much further do you want to dig in my bank history?
That's why.
And then every time they kept saying like, in cash deposit in there, they're like, what's that for? You have to have a plan to everything that goes to your bank account. So once my husband was tip money, he's a massage therapist, he was at a spa. At the time when he was working at the spa, and he would collect a lot of tip money. Like, he used to get really good tip money a day. Like, sometimes he'd come home with $100 to $200 a day. So I would deposit it in the bank account. And they're like, oh, is he filing it on his taxes? I said, no. He ain't claiming his tips on his taxes. He don't have to. So when we like putting all that in, like they question everything. That's why I was like, when it comes to buying a house, people really gotta know you can't have strange money. You have to keep a job for like 2 years, like plus, and you can't change fields because if they see you go from working as a massage therapist to working at Burger King, they're gonna want to know what's the drastic change for. They're really particular about how and who they give their loan to. People gotta understand.
Exactly. People and that's why I say it's good to have multiple. It's good to have multiple accounts. I say it's good to have 4 accounts because you can use this one to draw from, and they can just look at this one and audit that one. Go ahead and see how much I've been fucking with that one. I just put money into that one. Don't worry about this account number C that I actually spend out of. Because
But it was annoying. I had to send them all of that information. All 4, so I wasn't even just sending one. Bitch, I was sending 4 bank account information from months and months and months ago. So that's why I was like, I covered. I was crying at one point. Because they wanted to know, what's this? What's that? And I'm like, bitch, I don't remember. Like, I don't remember none of this stuff. I would just give them all a break. One or two ways. I can't get him all the way through. Yo, as soon as he comes to the door, he be stripping all the way the fuck down in his drawers. He was living right in the front living room. I can't even show you, man. As soon as he comes to the door, shoes, socks, pants, shirt, everything come on.
I do the same shit. So I come home, especially my scrub top, get the fuck off of me.
Yeah, he hates the scrub. He takes it off automatically.
I'm not at work right now. Fuck that.
Yeah, but like I was saying, I understand your pain. But I ain't gonna lie. You don't pay HOA of damn near $500-600, bitch. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was more than that. I'm like, yo, it doesn't even make fucking sense. It doesn't make sense to have the HOA more than the fucking mortgage. Like, what the fuck? And we had to go to the meetings to knock it down because I'm like, y'all ain't doing shit. The pool's not open. The basketball courts ain't open.
Our pool's open. See, our little pool and whatever got.
None of our shit is open. We got a clubhouse. We got all type of shit. Never been open.
Yes?
Not once.
Are you serious?
I said, you get the first one.
All that shit. They just take money. And there's over like,
I'm saying, so you get the first
there's over 800 people here. This shit goes around. It's a big ass development. So they're collecting.
I know, I've been there. I've seen it.
So they're collecting. They used to collect almost 1,000 people, $1,000 from 800 people a month, and just cut the grass.
Nice,
That's fucked up. That's way too high, and that's open at that. You should be.
Shit's crazy. So I said, next house, no HOA at all, no matter what.
That's what my neighbor did. You know what's crazy? At the same time we were buying, our neighbor across the street was buying, and her husband said the same thing. He did not want no fucking HOA whatsoever. He found a house in Pompano. But it was, I ain't gonna lie, it was a small house. It was really tiny. I was like, damn, that is a small, like, bitch, they even, like, you see how I have, well, Omar's been here before. I got 2 separate living rooms. Like, one of the living rooms was like half of one of my living rooms in the front, which is small. Like, it was a small, weird little Pompano house.
Yeah, these houses ain't the biggest. My living room is probably like one of your living rooms, and upstairs, they're decent size. Oh yeah. It's a decent size room, but my patio is like they accentuate the patio. The houses without the patio, they get extra living space. So either you get a nice patio, or you get like the extra 15, however many square feet, and they differentiate like that. But
no, I know exactly. Well, you know, because when you hit over a certain amount of like feet or whatever in that home, like this is 1770. That's per feet, 1,770. So they listed it as a single family home. Once it hits over a certain amount, it gets listed as a single family home. So this would be considered a single family home.
I know
that. Of how many?
Oh yeah, I did.
How many miles? Miles in drive a car, depending on your square footage. Like I said.
Yeah, same thing.
Listed as a single family home.
Same thing with rooms. But I'm gonna need. Yeah, we're gonna need I need some bigger shit. Kelvin, y'all can talk to Kelvin. That's the nigga. Kelvin's a realtor.
He's got back on it.
Wait, I thought he was a fire. Wait, isn't he a firefighter?
He's a firefighter and a realtor, nigga. 2 superpowers.
Exactly.
Nigga fights fires.
Calvin said, I'm never gonna be broke again.
Never again. Nigga said, I'm never gonna be broke again.
I you a firefighter and a realtor, nigga. Firefighters make good money.
Hell yeah. And then on the off days, that nigga sell you a house. And if it ever catch on fire, bam, nigga call me. Need to buy a house?
And I'm a
Call me.
firefighter. I can tell you the safety of this motherfucking house. This bitch ain't gonna burn.
My nigga
Nah,
Kel.
That's really good. I have a lady that I work with now. I promised this lady, like, I love her to death. Like, she's been trying to sell low houses with her lady, so I fucked with her. I be telling people, I feel like, nah, I got a realtor. I can't. When we're ready to upgrade and get a bigger house, and I feel like the money is right, and Rob finished the program, and he is working on pro athletes, and hopefully this shit pops off, and then I ain't gonna lie, I hustle. I do a whole bunch of different things. I don't just stay put in one thing.
Trust me, I see it. I see you.
I literally be bartending. I literally be house sitter. Yo, like, if you know who got me these, like, positions? Listen to this. Lady next door, she comes to my house. And she goes, your house is immaculate. She was like, yo, why is your shit so clean? I said, because I got a really bad cleaning habit. I said, I even do that when I go to people's house. I'll start, like, cleaning and rearranging. It's just like a natural habit. It's like a motion for her. So she got me like this little gig cleaning these like 1-bedroom apartments, older like men, shit like that. So I get like $100 for 2 hours. Sometimes an hour and I be on. So she would make me some money and they bartend, so they'll get me like jobs. Like I told you, the wedding that I bartend for, but the $400 for 4 hours. So I would make cash here and there.
That's good money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I don't have to pay no taxes on it. So I could come home if I really like kept pushing it. I could come home with like $7 a week cash.
I'm telling you, group economics,
I don't
nigga.
have the time.
That's the new group economics. Nigga, we all sitting here on the same call. We all put in, nigga, go put a fucking, buy a something. A Burger Hut, nigga. Buy a fucking
Dunkin' Donuts.
A Dunkin' Donuts. No, an electric charging station. Buy an electric charging station. Them shits can't be like, them shits probably cheap as fuck right now.
Probably.
Them shits gonna.
Not.
I don't know. Actually, I never looked into it, but
I'm seeing a lot in the lots.
Bro, you know that scene at Crossword Mall? A vending machine for eyelashes, bitch.
So what?
eyelashes.
Y'all heard what I said? You know how there's a vending machine where you could buy chips and you could buy soda? The ghetto-ness, ratatata, nigga. Eyelashes in a vending machine where you can choose, like, bitch, I want 81, like, 82. I was like, is this really a thing now?
Vending machines is a good too.
Nah, you can make money with that. I'm saying, like, eyelashes. Who the fuck is gonna buy?
I bet they're selling.
You'll buy.
I bet they selling.
You're probably making real.
Vending machines, I ain't gonna lie, some of them are real creative. They be having Tylenol, this, that, whatever, especially when you travel. The vending machines are the dopest ones. They have everything in that little vending machine.
Somebody paying for it, I guarantee. And they take credit cards now too.
Yeah.
You just cashing out. That's it.
That's how niggas make them.
But you gotta figure out where to put them though.
And swapping out the payment thing for the credit card.
You gotta figure out where to put them though. Where you gonna put them?
I ain't gonna lie. Our car got brought on it. One time we were at a park and the kids wanted a drink. And I was like, we don't got no money in there, so I had a credit card thing. So we had swiped it, and the next day, I'm gonna tell you, actually, our card has a lot of fraud on it. I seen like something about like 300 from here, like 300 from Best Buy, 300 here, like they went shopping on our card. So when I checked the bank account, because I was stuck up on it, I like to make sure everything's being paid. Now I'm terrified. I check it every day. I'm so paranoid. So when I saw the account, I was like, what the fuck? This isn't right. How did you drop down this low? So I start looking. I'm like, did you find something big? So I see all these charges. I call number. I'm like, yo, did you spend 300 here? Did you spend 300 here? Like, what? He was like, no. So I had to call it in. Fraud. Then I went to Goodwill because like he likes to see what little like you'll find cool knickknacks and Goodwill that like you really well for cheap. So we'll go in there and look for like things that are like we can use for props or like whatever. And I bought a bunch of stuff and I cashed out. And tell me how I go on my account, I see $300 Goodwill in Ohio, like a whole nother state.
Damn.
And I told the people, I said, you need to see evidence that I was here in Florida. I used out my bank account. I ain't buying no plane tickets. I ain't going nowhere. I said, I've been here in Florida. How the fuck can I charge $3? I said, well, how can you spend that much money in the motherfucking Goodwill? Ain't the whole store like $200? Like, what the fuck? What did they buy for $300? And then the lady was like, oh, some Goodwills have like TVs and like furniture, like a whole Goodwill of like furniture and shit. And
You know what they do? They take your card, they go buy that, and then they return it onto their card.
No, but they can't.
Why? I just seen it.
Because you have to have that.
No, that's how
you return.
you just seen the nigga get arrested like that. The nigga got arrested. He was taking niggas' cards, buying big ticket items, and returning the card onto his. He got arrested from like Dillard's or some shit like that. I don't know how he's doing it either, but he just got arrested. Nigga, remember he had like $250,000, like almost $1 million, $980,000. It was just on the news. And returns.
Well, my cousin in New York, she made the New York Times because her husband, the husband's brother, the wife, all them, they were in like a $1 million credit card scheme. They were saying she was making like $1 million a month, and they were laundering the money through the cash store that his brother owned. But like they confiscated, they took pictures of it and everything. Like I said, it was on the New York Post, and there was all the credit cards laid out. Like I guess they would scam by getting, I don't know how they would get the money, but she never talked about her phone was because she had like a case going. I think she still does. I don't know, but I heard she beat the case. I don't know how the fuck, because I know she went and deleted all of her vacation pictures. Bro, this bitch was in Thailand 1 week. Then she was in fucking Honolulu something. The next was like, she was in exotic places every fucking week. And when she came down to Florida, she spent like $200 on appetizers. I'm like, bitch, who the fuck does that? Like, what the hell? Even if I have money, I wouldn't do some shit like that. Like, she dropping money, and traveling every week. And I was like, how the fuck she got so much money? Like, I know she's a bank teller, and her boyfriend at the time, they was promoting in New York City. So I was like, they don't think like that. So I was like, okay. And then my cousin made a comment. Her boyfriend was like, yeah, they won't get caught. So I was like, yo, Anna's doing good. She got that money. Here I am not knowing what is going on. To get my dad to call me to be like, oh, and Lisa and them have a warrant out for the arrest, and FBI was looking for them. And they were on vacation. They was in a whole nother island. FBI was watching them for 2 years. Like, I'll tell you the article on my cousin. When I was reading it, I was like, oh my God. I was like, Janelle, what the fuck is going on? But out of time to these case, I really don't know how she was.
That's crazy.
She should have been in jail because they were saying they were profiting like almost like $1 million or like 100,000 or something like that every month. I can't remember. It was up there.
They got greedy. But it's,
It
again,
was, if you look up Brian, I gotta send you the article.
that's the same shit. But think about it. No, this nigga.
I don't know how to do this thing.
No, but this nigga really got $198,000 in returns from like Dillard's or some shit. Just taking
Throughout
it.
the whole time he's been doing it.
Yeah, he's been doing it from Dillard's. Nigga bought cars, all types of shit. Nigga studio time. Nigga was out here hustling. Nigga working at Dillard's,
my God.
just getting the return, like buying from other people's cards, buying it and returning it to Dillard's. It was weird.
That's how you gotta do it.
Yeah, that's how they, and I guess he got too big, man. You can't get almost $1 million. They stopped him before he hit $1 million.
Yeah, people at the
He got too big. He got too greedy. Nigga,
Damn.
you hit a lick and quit. That's it.
That's great. Like, our friend called us the other day, and he was like, he called us to ask him, he got a car with $40K on it. How can he get that money out? I was like, you guys buy a bunch of gift cards, sell them, or you better start cashing people some money real quick. Like, yo, I'm gonna grab you 2-3 bands, like put it in your account and cash it out small amounts at a time. I'm like, that's the only way that I would around. I don't know if there's another way to wash it through, but if I was trying to cash that out, I know I'd be spending everybody money, and I'd be like, do me a favor, pull out like $1,000 a week, stay under the radar.
You have to find somebody that had like a real business, legit business, and go spend it with them.
Or that.
And then you just go spend with them. Like, yo, I'm gonna go spend 100 with you. Give me back 25.
Some that's like that's what I have to do, but I don't think for some reason I don't know how he did it, or if he really did do it, or if he thought he had like I don't know. I don't want to ask questions, but yeah, I was given information on how to do it. You want me to make a burrito thing then?
Live dangerous. Hey, I'm finna hang up though. I gotta get back to this chart. I'm fucking trying to get this money secured. Hey, but back to what I was saying when I called in the first place, why we all got here in the first place an hour ago.
Cause you talked.
You talk too motherfucking much. Shut up. Yeah, we all gotta sit down together. And
Wednesday, he said.
I'm off Wednesdays and Fridays, nigga. Today's Friday, so I don't know.
What's the day? I can't see today. Wednesday. So I said Wednesday.
All right, so next day we're playing the 4 to sketch. I have Miles Morales costume. I'm just saying, just throwing that out there. Whatever you have like planned or thinking around Miles Morales, I could play that part.
Can you hang upside down from a?
Hell yeah, I can.
I gotta do this shit. Fuck that. Nah, challenge accepted. Your Wednesday, you gotta show me you can do that shit.
Miles Morales costume, nigga, get in. Or just pull out the Halloween bag, nigga, all in, boy. You ain't said nothing.
Bro, I gotta see it.
I just told you ain't nothing. So you just got whatever comic books you have or knowledge or whatever. Try to formulate something around Miles Morales or anything. I'm pretty sure I have a Funko Pop for it, and we'll make it happen. We'll design around that. Whatever you come up with.
You know that Miles is Dominican, right? That boy Dominican.
I have a mask on. Don't matter. He look like me.
I was like, Miles ain't a black Spider-Man.
Dominicans is black, so that count. Blacks is not a race.
He's a black Spider-Man. What do you think?
The world thinks he's a black Spider-Man.
Morales? What's his last name?
I think his mom is Dominican and his dad is black. He's actually
Puerto Rico.
If you want to say mixed.
I don't. The dad is black.
The dad is
He
black.
got the Spanish last name.
I'm telling you, the dad is black. In the movie, they mixed it up. And you're right, he's either Dominican or Puerto Rican. In the comic book, he's Dominican, and I think his dad is black and his mom's Puerto Rican or Dominican.
I thought they were Spanish.
Because he has a last name. He has his mom's last name. Like, I have my mom's last name. They probably weren't married.
Nah, he had his dad's last
They
name.
kept it real.
Morales.
One of them is one of them.
He used to speak to his dad in Spanish.
All right, Aunt fucking May.
Boy, if you don't get your Titan looking self off of here.
That's why I said I'm hanging up. Yeah, we're gonna get right. Oh, I'm hit you back. Attack on Titan is a good shit. You been watching it?
Yeah.
Trish, you been on Attack on Titan?
Sometimes, but now there's Hunter x Hunter and Black Butler. I've been watching.
You gotta catch up, man. This shit is weak.
I'm on season 7.
This shit is weak.
Which one?
What?
What did you say to watch?
Seeds? Fuck is that?
Oh, Evan?
No, you said something.
You. What did you say?
Oh, I'm on season 1, episode 7.
Oh, I'm rewatching season. I'm rewatching season 3 because I forgot everything that happened. But I remember it's dope. I know that.
That is so far.
The writing is amazing. Writing is amazing. All right, hanging up. Niggas get naked in the background and shit. Niggas get naked for it. Fuck out with y'all. Well, there you have it. Episode 5 or 6 continued. Again, we appreciate you for listening very much. This is just the do's and don'ts of house buying. If you listen closely, you should hear the do's and you should hear the don'ts. Clearly. We fucked up. But Hov did that, so hopefully you wouldn't have to go through that. It's a JC bar, look it up. But again, it should be a reflection. You should be able to look at this podcast and see a reflection of yourself and see where you fucked up and see where we fucked up and see how you made the better decision and how you can make the better decision. Everybody fucks up. And everybody can dust himself off and try again. I'm a regular nobody in my living room, and somehow I've managed to boast some downloads, which means you're fucking with it. You're fucking with the content. You're fucking with just the everyday realness of somebody going through life just like you, which is what we aim for. Just the authenticity. Not in a big studio, not with mics behind it. I'm in my fucking living room, just giving you the play-by-play of the day-by-day. Apply it to your life. Start your own podcast. I'll listen. We appreciate that. This is building blocks for life. I'm not in a big mansion. I'm nowhere. I'm trying to get there like you. Appreciate you. Find us on Instagram. Follow us, like us, comment, all these socials. The Positive Overthinker. Peace.